Hello, lovelies. Yes, I just did another video with an update on our beautiful Apollo. And if you haven't seen that, I think it's like 15 minutes long, and I babble on about everything, but I'm just giddy. So do pop over there and see that. I'm in the same exact garb because I literally just clicked off and then re-recorded for this particular one. All right, so lovely Dee at Dee's Creative Hands Crochet, my buddy. Um, she's like my twin. I swear in another life we were twins. So her beautiful daughter, well, all of her children are beautiful, but one of her daughters, her oldest, Molly, works with Hospice. And it's a homes for people that have incurable cancer. Um, and my mother would have gone there, and I said this in another video. My mother they were planning to take my mother, the following morning to Hospice, but that Saturday night she had crossed over at that time, so she never made it to there. But Hospice volunteers did come and visit with us and kind of talk to us and help us out, to deal with, oh, good, the pellet stove turned off, so you don't hear that humming. I'm glad to know that. And anyway, so her daughter physically goes and works in one of the homes, but it's affiliated with several other homes that house people that are in the hospice program. So Dee had donated to her daughter some of the shawls that, we love to crochet. We make shawls. We can't wear them all. And they're also awesome, very nice to gift to others. So she donated a few, and then Molly was like, well, Ma, I've got X amount of people here, and there's this many ladies, this many gentlemen, and yada yada. You can't just bring one in for one person. So anyway, so we were chatting about it, and I'm like, Dee, I have shawls here that, let me pass them on and give them to Molly for this. So she at least has enough for everybody at that particular facility that she works at. And then I'm working on making some lap blankets for the men. And then I also thought of, because some people are actually bedridden, and I was talking to Dee about all this on the phone, and I'm like, well, somebody who's bedridden is not going to benefit from a shawl so much. So I thought, I know that when my mom was passing, and even my grandmother, when they were passing, their fingers, they were constantly like fiddling with their fingers and wanting to feel something tactile, because my mother went blind and couldn't speak or anything, and she was, lungs were filled with fluid. And so I thought, what would be nice, like a lap blanket, but a chest blanket. So I'm going to make some really uber soft, super, super scrumptious, soft, fuzzy yarns. And just make a blanket that someone who is bedridden can just put it on their chest, where they can rest their arms on it, where it'll be super soft, but also with the stitch that they can actually feel the stitches in there, and also the softness of it. So that might be something. So I know when my mom was passing, I was giving her those little, the paper cups that are folded or cordon, like an accordion, that you get your pills in. Well, I was handing those to her, and she was just taking them and unfolding them. Like, she couldn't see what she was doing. She was just something to do with her hands, and then folding the papers and stuff. So that reminded me of this potential thing that somebody could maybe preoccupy their hands with something. So anyway, I haven't made any of those because we just discussed this last night, and then I was finishing up a couple shawls. Just want to show them to you because I'm going to be shipping this off to Dee, and she'll probably just hand it off to Molly. So I figured I'll go just show you. So this is one that I'm working on right now, and ironically, this is a Bag O' Day back stitch. It's a double crochet, and you do a front post double crochet and then a top double crochet, and you alternate it. And look at the gorgeous design. Now this is a nice, heavy, beautiful, shiny, you don't see it because I have the lights off, but it's a shiny, shiny yarn, and it's a good heavy yarn, and it feels really cool. So this is one that I'm working on, and it's Bernette baby coordinates. And this is one of the yarns that I won from Dee's monthly giveaway box. Okay, so that's one I'm not finished, and I have enough. I'm going to do it'll be 2.5 skeins for this one, and then I'll do another one with 2.5 skeins because she gave me 6 skeins, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 skeins. Okay, yeah. Math. All right, and then she also gave me in that same box this gorgeous, and I didn't bring the label. Whatever. It's a good 4-weight. I'm going to say they probably said it's a 5-weight because it's got a nice halo. It's camouflage material. I'm not going to open it all up, but I made this lap blanket. It's just all double crochet, nothing super fancy, because this is going to go to the gentlemen that are in wheelchairs. Okay, so I have this one. I've got 2 more to make out of. I have 3 skeins, so I will make one out of each skein of yarn because it's just perfect just to put over their laps. And if they want, they can just drape it over their shoulders, but it's not a shawl, and it's camo colors. So I will see other things that I have and make some more lap blankets. Okay, now this is another shawl that I had made a while back. Ironically, it's another Bago Day. I'm not sucking up to Bago Day, trust me. It just happens to be. We all love her videos, her tutorials. I enjoyed making these, and this is what I have. All right, so this one here, I believe it was called A Bobble Runs Through It, and I used a mandala cake, or 2 probably, and I did like a little shell stitch on the bottom. So this is one of the shawls that will be going to Molly. I just hope the ladies don't fight over the colors, because that would be, you know, sometimes people get whatever. And now here's another bod, same stitch. This one's a little bit smaller because I actually was making this one. Did I lie? No, I didn't. Another Caron, mandala. It's not the tweed stripe, but it is a mandala because I do love that. It's a 4-weight yarn, and it's a little bit smaller, but I figured for anybody that's in a wheelchair, you wouldn't want one that is too terribly long because you might get it all caught up in your wheels. And so I figured that's that. Now this one is not a bod pattern. This is a fiber spider pattern. And this yarn, I don't remember what the name of it is. I think it's a 3-weight. I think I went through 3 skeins. Is just like a cloud. It's so soft. Now this is a little bit different. It's like a rectangle, and then we attach it that way. So you kind of, it's very fashionable. You can kind of wear it off to one shoulder. You know, I'm not trying it on for you folks, sorry. So, but this is where your neck opening is. I mean, there's all different ways you can wear it, and you can put it over one arm, you can maybe put it in front and put both arms in it. So I thought this might be a fun shawl that maybe somebody can wear. And if somebody is bedridden or is able to walk around, which some of the residents can still, you know, walk around, they might like this and be fashionable. So those are the shawls, and then that one blanket. And I got a whole box here going over to Dee's. Yeah, she needed some of the. She happened to be working on a project. She's made a beautiful poncho, and I'm going to be working on one once I'm done with 2 more lap blankets and 1 more shawl. She did a poncho, which. We're talking. Creative minds think alike. So we're thinking about doing, and I'm definitely doing one of these ponchos because they're friggin' amazing. But she did make one, and she's going donating it to our next auction. And just to briefly bring that up, our next auction, I'm not sure exactly when. We are figuring, as long as YouTube is okay with us doing this, knowing that everything is going to charity. And I will keep records and all that to show that that's happening. And we're figuring maybe doing an auction once every 3 months. So that'd be 4 times a year. Like February is my birthday. We could do one there. February, March, April, May. May is my mother's month. June, July, August is our Banjo Ma extravaganza camping. August, September, October, November, and November is Rusty's birthday month. So maybe we'll do it that February, May, August, and November. So we might do auctions on each one of those months, just like we did just recently. And thank you all for just showing up, for making comments, for leaving a thumb, for donating something, for buying and bidding on something. I didn't add up because you have to eliminate, shipping and all that kind of stuff. And it's all math, how I feel about math. So I don't know what it goes into its own bank account. And quite often when I'm going to the post office, which is where I'm going now to drop off, to mail out some stuff. But when I go to the post office, I often just pay the shipping out of my bank account, so that even the shipping money doesn't come out of the charity bank account, because it's got its own, like I said, it's got its own bank account. So anyway, I guess that's about it. What else is new in my life besides the potential amazing miracle news about our sweet Apollo that I may or may not have dropped already? I might drop this and then drop that one. I did have a Joanne. Oh, I have a unboxing. I did have a Joanne unboxing that I did videotape. And what happened was I deleted it again. That's two times I've done that. So it was a Joanne. It wasn't nothing really special. I did get, I don't even remember what I got. I did get some yarns, and obviously, and then I did have a small bag from Premier. The only thing that I can remember that was in there that was of any worthy of mentioning was a 3-pack of knitting needles with the cables, and they were the chunkier size knitting needles. And I bought they only had 3 left. I bought all 3. And my intention on that, I did order 4. They said, we only have 3. So they sent me the 3. I am gifting one to Rusty because she would rather learn to knit than to crochet. I do not know how to knit. So maybe we'll do a video, or maybe we'll do a live of her and I trying to learn how to knit. And let me know if you think that would be something that you would be interested in watching, or watching a live of her trying to crochet. Because if we do a live on trying to knit, you guys can give us some tips as we're messing up. So it'd be kind of like backwards, where we'd be the students and you'd be the teacher. So you would have to you'd have to comment in there and then maybe help us figure it out. I don't know. I knitted back a million years ago when I was a kid, and knit and purl, I think I learned. And I'm going back so many years that I can't remember what happened yesterday. So I'm not going to try to retrieve that memory. All right, I'll just relearn. So I guess that's about it. And just real quick too is I know Rusty and I don't do a lot of lives. We're trying to figure out. Dee's going to help, and hopefully Thriss and Andrew, because Andrew's the tech savvy there. And then we can always hit up Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady, tech support. And figure out how to do memberships for the channel, which would be super awesome, because that would help greatly with all the giveaway, the not the products of the giveaways, but the postage for the giveaways, because it is expensive. I mean, I've gone to the post office and it's been over $200, and it just is inconceivable to me. And yes, I know pirate ship. I got to figure out the printer and then get ink, and I will do that. I definitely will do that. I have Abigail graciously purchased a scale for me, so I have the scale. The printer wasn't working up to the laptop, So I got to see if I can find somebody who can maybe help me with that, because I am not tech savvy at all. And I want to do more giveaways. Rusty still has to do her 2 giveaways. I did my 2. They already are going out this afternoon in an hour. That's why I'm kind of dressed. The top half of me is dressed. The bottom half is not dressed yet. I know it's weird, but yeah, so where we are, we're at 15 minutes already. Oh my goodness. Love you guys. I know I'm really, really happy today. Um, yeah, it's a good day. Every day's a good day. Even if it's a crappy day, it's a good day. I'd rather be here and have a crappy day than not be here. You know what I'm saying? So every day's a blessing. And I will do another video. This, like I said, the other video with the Lion brand and the 3 packs of 3, 3 packs of a set of 3 knitting needles, larger ones. One's going to Rusty. The other two are in the box for giveaways. So I've got quite a bit of stuff for giveaways. So do keep your eyes peeled. And also we do the random video and then pick a random comment out of old videos. And we figure we're going to do, one that's within the last month, and then go back in the archives and pick videos from the archives. So there'll be probably at least 2 of those a month, of those giveaways. And then if we can somehow manage to do at least 1 live a month, that would be fabulous. It might just be pop-up lives because our schedule, well, it's Rusty's schedule, that's tough. And then within videos will be giveaways, and then also just where it's in the title. We'll do that once in a while too, because sometimes you pick up a couple subs. Yeah, we're really close to 1,500. I think, we're close. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please do. If you are subscribed, please share us out. Like I said, we do have giveaways. We're pretty nice people. It's usually a little bit more fun when Rusty's here, but I'm not terribly boring. Maybe, hopefully. And yeah, if you would share us out and give us maybe a shout out, it would be really cool to get to 1,500. You don't get anything special for 1,500. You don't get anything special anyway. I mean, our level of what we do, we don't really get anything from YouTube except heartache. No, they're not too bad, but sometimes they complain about some of my videos that have nothing to do with anything. I don't know where we were talking, there was one that was Rusty talking about cat food, and they were like, no, sorry, not suitable. What's wrong with talking about cat food? And I'm talking about cat food now, so they'll probably unmonetize this. I don't know. Where's their guidelines? Where can I find these guidelines of what you can and can't talk about? Words you can and can't say. I mean, some are obvious words you can't say, but then I hear people saying them all the time on videos. I don't understand, and I don't have the patience to be reading too much stuff. Anyway, enough babbling. We're at 18 minutes. Oh my God. You guys are the bomb. You really are. And thank you again for all your prayers and blessings and positive energy that you've been sending our way. And Apollo appreciates it, and my son appreciates it, and as do I appreciate it. Love you guys. We'll see you soon. Have a fabulous day. Be fabulous and have a Yarnolicious day.